and sense the unmet need. These are the four things. If every student everywhere in the country does this, we will transform our society. So Dipanshu and Mukul did that. They found an unmet need of a device. They tried to develop a solution. At that time, they were in Rajasthan. And they stayed as Mukul stayed, I think, for 10 days as a guest of the Honorable President as a scholar in residence. Great idea, wonderful. This is an idea I will repeat. Kulsum had given this idea, Santosh Anand had given from Hardoi, that many times our posture is not correct, I'm not sitting properly, and if I'm not sitting properly, I'm bending this way or that way, then the chair will give noise, will give a signal, sit properly, I will not let you study, or the screen will go blank and a message will come, unless you sit properly, I will not let you do work. Great. That's the way it should be. So we thought about distance. If you're not keeping proper distance, then the message will come. So there are lots of ideas. Archana, I want to tell you about. Archana, we met in Dhimaji, Assam. We were having a Shodhyatra there. As probably you remember, I told you last time that we walk. In summer, we go to the hot places. Winter, we go to the cold places. This year, because of coronavirus, we have not been able to go to Ramnathpuram near Madurai, where we had planned to go from May 21 to 27. But we will soon catch up. As soon as the situation becomes normal, we will be walking again. So during the walk, Ketan and my other dear friends in the Shodhyatra were together, and they stopped by, and then there was an idea competition where a young girl drew a drawing of a crutch which had shockers. Why? Because one of her friend in the school was physically challenged, they were limb immobilized, so he had to use crutches, and the crutches hurt in the shoulder here. So he was very concerned that how do you make sure that these crutches don't disturb you? They are comfortable. So she suggested, can't we have a shock absorber? Whether you have on the top or the bottom is a matter of detail. Then our team got it built, and the crutches were new there. Unfortunately, we could not get them to market yet. There are a large number of ideas that I will share with you today, which have not gone to market. In fact, 90% have not gone to market. Why have they not gone to market? All of you friends who are witnessing this program, who are joining either on YouTube or on Facebook, maybe some of you children or your parents are in business. Some of the children, their parents may be in policy, public policy, in administration. Some of the children may have their parents in science and technology, in innovation, in intellectual property protection, in marketing, in business, whichever field you are in. Find out what can you do to give wings to the ideas of these children. How can we make sure that in every city there will be a store, honeybee network store, so to say, where you can come and buy creative solutions developed by children and others. So I'm hoping that one day it will be possible. And you will find various ideas of children at one place. So people will say, what kind of country this is? In India, the children do inventions, and then these inventions become products. Now, please remember, it is not just in India that children invent. In the next class on 10th, I'll show you examples from other parts of the world, different parts of the world, Europe, Africa, Latin America, wherever. And we will give you ideas that, look, children everywhere are creating, not just in India. But the attention, probably, that we are trying to give here is little more, maybe little less, as this is a matter of perception. We want our children to be creative and innovative. And their creativity and innovation must be triggered by what? Samvedana. You remember I mentioned this? I'll keep on repeating this in every class. Samvedana means, Sam means equal, Vedana means pain. When I feel somebody else's pain as intensely as that person feels it, it is not anymore that person's pain, it becomes my pain. Samvedana is different from empathy. Empathy is for someone else. Samvedana is within. So there's a slight difference in the nuance of the meaning, but nevertheless, for the want of a better word, at this moment we'll use empathy. So we have to have empathy towards the problem that bothers us, and then make those problems as our own problem and find solution. This is what Archana did. So one of the heuristic, one of the ways in which question can be answered, many times children ask question, how can we be creative? And please stop me wherever you want. Friends, you can just raise your, unmute your mic and start talking to me, and we'll be able to listen to you. So what are the ways in which? So one is that you look at somebody else's problem and find solution. Now let me look at a solution that was made by a girl through her own problem. Let us see what she did. Let us see what she did. Let us see what she did. I will take you to Kerala. There's a little girl, now she's married, she is in Dubai. And what did she do? She did something very interesting. She had a problem. Her mother was sick, father had cancer. She had her twin sister and younger sister, three of them. She had to take care of both of them. So she obviously had to take care of family, her two sisters. And a lot of time was spent in washing clothes. Look at what she did.
ഇത് വളരെ ലളിതമാണ്. ഇത് ആകർഷകമായ ഇലക്ട്രോണിക് ഉപകരണമല്ല. പക്ഷേ അച്ഛന്റെ കറണ്ട് ബിൽ കുറയ്ക്കുന്നു. ശബ്ദം ഉണ്ടാക്കുന്നുണ്ടെന്ന്. പക്ഷേ എന്റെ ടീച്ചർ പറഞ്ഞിട്ടുണ്ട് ഈ ലോകം ഒരു പൊട്ടിത്തെറിയുടെയാണ് ഉണ്ടായിട്ടുള്ളതെന്ന്. My technology.
You saw that how this little girl developed this solution and found a very interesting solution of a washing machine, battery-driven washing machine. Let's look at now what we can see here. Let us see. Just give me 1 second. Yes, 1 second. Let me show you the presentation. Let me just find out what is the problem. Let us see. So I was trying to tell you about this story, and let me see if I can take you back to the screen on the. It's not what I want to show you. There's a little problem. Give me 1 minute. I'll find a solution. Problem is, I'm sure we will find the solution. Please switch off, Kesher, your video. You have to switch off your video. I will listen to you. I'll come back to you. Just give me 1 minute. I'll come back to you, Jadhav. But let me fix this problem, which let me find a solution to that. Why I'm not able to find the presentation is a bit of a strange situation. Why is it not finding the solution? Yes. Now I can really find. It is all right. So let me find out. We will see if I can upload this, and then it will take a few minutes, but I will find a solution. This is a technology we are trying to work out. Sometimes it gets into difficulty, but I'm sure we can find a solution. We can find a solution. So what happens is that the presentation which had to be uploaded, I was sharing my screen and somehow it did not get properly uploaded, but I'm sure now that I'm uploading the presentation, it should not take too long, and 20% already done. So the question that I was trying to share with you was that Ramya did something different. Ramya did not did not only look at the problem of others, she looked at the problem in her own family. And I found that a lot of her time was wasted in washing clothes, and why couldn't she develop a machine? So she didn't know how to make it. She had a mechanic nearby, her father introduced to her, so she would go there every day and then find there the solutions, the parts, discuss with him every weekend. She will sit with him, and together they will co-create this machine that will happen. I had been to her house in Palghat in Kerala, and she was so happy. Her teacher was proud of her. We are all very proud of her that she could solve this problem with such a great genius. Now, many times,
Excuse.
friends, I'm joined again. I'm sorry there was an interruption because power has gone out in my home, so you could not see what I was trying to show you. And doesn't matter if the presentation is not visible to you, because I will explain to you the stories without the presentation, because at this moment I'm unable to get the screen, the presentation on my screen. There is some problem here which I'm unable to solve, and therefore I'm sorry about that. Let's continue, and I will tell you about the ideas without using the presentation. I think that will be fine, so that will give us more chance to be together. Now, friends, what I'm saying is that there are a lot of examples that children have, which they are able to find solutions to, and which the elders, which the scientists, which the technologists, which the companies are not able to find. So we must find how can we harness this power of children to solve problems. So there are many suggestions that have been given. For example, 3 girls, Laila Bano, Aarti, and Vinodha, they got an award. They were from Tamil Nadu. And what did they do? They found that their brother many times did not use helmet when they rode the motorcycle. So, wait a minute. Let me just take you again. So what would they do? They will they go to the motorcycle and they will ride it without many times using helmet. So that was not good. That was not nice. So what should they do now? So she thought of an idea. We should have a system whereby if one is not using the helmet, the motorcycle will not start. And our team in Honeybee Network and I have got such a switching system developed by a friend in Odisha. Now that if you don't wear the helmet, then the motorcycle will not start. Now, ideally, we should follow rules. But if we don't follow rules, we should create technological obstacles in the path of those who violate the rules, so that they will be forced to follow the rules. It is after their interest. हम helmet पहनेंगे तो हमारे से बचेगा. It is in our interest that we should use the helmet. But somehow they were not following. So like that, there are many examples that we have, which we should continue to think about. Swapnil Talukdar, young boy, now he's in college. He did something very interesting. He found that people who did not have hands were amputated or some accident happened, but their legs are all right. If they had to study and read a book, how will they read a book? So they have to turn the pages. But how can they turn the pages? So he developed a device which, with paddle, you can turn the pages of the book sitting on the table. So that was a very interesting solution. Many times such solutions are waiting to happen around us and we are not able to find them. But this is something that he did and very well did. So how did he do that? He just made a device himself with the help of mechanic and could show how the table will help the children because of the paddle to turn the pages of the book. That was very interesting for Swapnil's part. And there are many such examples that are there. You have seen torch, haven't you? Many of you have torch. In everyday life we use torch. And this torch throws light in the front. But when you're climbing steps, you want light on the steps. If you turn the torch down, then you don't see the front. So why can't we have a light below the torch also? Below, on the lower side of the light. So there's a light like this and there's a light like this. So there'll be light on the step, there's a light on the front. That's what he did. Simple. Nobody has manufactured such a torch. That's the problem. The inertia in our marketplace is very huge. Now the economic slowdown is there. We will have to be much more agile, more responsive to the need of the customers. And I hope that those who are listening to this program will understand that our children will provide ideas of the new product and services if we can listen to them carefully and leverage their ideas for solving problems. So there are many such solutions that are around us and we are not paying attention. Rudra Prasad Goswami gave a very good idea. He found that many times when teacher is teaching, children's concentration gets diluted. They are not able to pay full attention. So what should we do? The pen, when you hold the pen, when your mind is diverted, when your mind is outside the classroom, though you're in the classroom, your grip becomes loose. Your grip becomes loose. The moment grip becomes loose, he put a LED idea here that if you press it, LED is off. The moment the grip becomes loose, LED is on. Teacher will say, "Hey Rudra, what is happening to you, Anil? You are not paying attention. Come back. Wapis aa jao class mein." And your concentration hopefully will improve because you can use it to monitor your own concentration. But many times while studying, we wander around. और सोचते रहते हैं, we lost in the dreams. Once in a while is okay, but not all the time. So therefore, it's very important. It's very important that we design experiments, solutions that bring concentration. And this Rudra Prasad did exactly that. He exactly did that, where he brought, yes, now you can see this. Our problem has been solved. So now you can see the pen, which has the possibility of finding out or giving indication to teacher that your attention is diverted. I hope you are able to see the pen now. So Arnav gave another idea, and he said that when you drive rickshaw, you are pulling, the rickshaw driver is pulling the rickshaw, and you are sitting quietly. Why can't you also paddle? So there is a co-creation. The Arnav from Kolkata sent this idea that the passenger will also do cycling. The driver will also do the cycling, and the burden will be shared. Many of you must have seen your parents, your teachers might be going to gym and do exercises and cycling. Now you don't have to do that on rickshaw, you can do it together. This is a beautiful idea which Kishan Hanuji Thakur sent us, that, look at children, how carefully they observe problems of everyday life, even of the workers, even of the farm workers. Not just elite, not just our needs, not just adding one more choice to you. You have 10 choices, you have 50 models of cell phone, one more model for you. You have 30 kinds of car design, maybe one more car design for you. No, that's not what they're doing. They are trying to find solutions for the people for whom there are not many choices. For example, the sickle design may not have changed in the last 50 years or 100 years a great deal. So what did he suggest? In the handle, you have a first aid kit. Your hand gets cut, you get bruised, you will have the cream, the antiseptic cream, you will have a bandage. Immediately you can repair, you can heal yourself. What a great thought. What a great thought. I pray, I wish that policymakers will be looking at this presentation, and Kishanji Hanuji Thakur's idea will become a policy. Every worker would be having a sickle of this kind. In the handle of the sickle, they will have a first aid kit. Very simple, so that they don't have to carry extra load in the field. And it's very convenient also. Very convenient. No problem at all. So we must think of such ideas. Devji Maji thought about a simple idea that, when your shoes get wet, have a heating system so they can dry up. Indrajit thought about Chironji decorticator, a fruit we found in Gadchiroli, in Bastar, in many other tribal areas. This is a great idea. A omnidirectional air cooler. You have cooler where we used to have in our childhood, we had desert cooler. So everybody will try to sleep or sit in front of the cooler, but not everybody will get the cool breeze. So he said, well, all right, Muskan said, why can't we have a rotating or 360-degree cooler, which is a great idea. You can have a system by which there's a fan below and then the air is circulating all around, so that everybody in the room gets attention. Even now in the market, you may not have such cooler, but why not? Why not? Gayatri and Pranav thought of a very important problem. If there's an accident and your vehicle is stuck, there must be a light on so that the commuters who are coming behind can see that your vehicle is on the road. Otherwise, they will collide with you and they can cause even second accident. Already there's a problem. The problem will become worse. Now, this should be true for every vehicle. The light, the battery for this light will not come from the main switch of the car or for the scooter. It will be a separate source of its own. By accident itself, it will light up. So this is a very good thought. It should become a policy. It should become a regulatory principle. Every manufacturer of two-wheeler must introduce this feature. There are three things you must remember: form, feature, and function. Form, feature, and function. As I said, you can modify the form, you can modify the feature, you can add a function. Deva, who is in IIT Delhi, I'm told, and Professor Madhusudan Rao, who was teaching in our class earlier in summer school, told me that she remembered this example, that she narrated this example in the class, where she sent an idea that if the animals get stressed, she had a pet, she should get a message on the phone or on a laptop that, look, you have not played with your children, with your pet for some time, go and attend to her, she's under stress. But why animals? Why not my grandparents or my father, my mother? If I have not called them up, I should get a message. Look, you have not called them up, they're under stress. Or my plants, I have not watered them, they're under stress. So pet plants, and people. Pet, plants, and people. Which means not just Internet of Things, but Internet of Things, thoughts, and feelings. And we will be able to connect. Look at that. One idea triggered so many different ideas. Now, because of COVID, we are trying to avoid touch. We don't know who has virus on his hand. Surface of hand knob or switches in the lift can have virus for a long time. So what should we do? We should have switches. We should have foot pedal driven door opener, foot pedal driven lifts in the buildings. And this is exactly what Jayaprakash Rathore thought about years ago and got an award for him at the hands of Dr. Kalam. But we had not paid attention to that. We had not done anything to that. But time has come. After so many years, this idea will find into application. Lag processing. This is a very interesting idea. Akanksha from Uttarakhand, when she showed this idea, Shri Pranab Mukherjee stood in front of this wash basin. The wash basin will adjust its height according to your height. So Shri Pranab Mukherjee, former president of our country, Bharat Ratna, very distinguished leader of our country. When he was president, it was showcased at the Rashtrapati Bhavan, in Festival of India, in the Festival of Innovation at Rashtrapati Bhavan. And when he stood on the pedestal in front of the wash basin adjusted to his height. And he was very happy, he smiled and blessed Akanksha. Look, you have thought about a problem for my need. So, this is a problem that all of us have, but she found a solution for that. Solar ironing cart. In the places, the coal emits pollution, carbon dioxide. How can we have green ironing carts powered by solar battery or directly by solar energy? And Vinisha Umashankar from Tamil Nadu gave this idea. This is a problem all of us have faced. From Karnataka, Swadha Krishnan came out with this idea that when you clean the fans, the dust should fall into a container, not on the floor, not in your eyes, not on your hands. Such a great idea. Simple idea. And for such a long time, all of us have, stood on the table, cleaned the fans in our homes, and we did not think of this idea. So what is the difference between Swadha and all of us? We look at a problem, we feel the need for a change, and then we sleep off. We forget, adjust with it, curse the designer, but then don't do anything. Swadha was not like that. She said, no, if there's a problem, I must find a solution. And an inverted umbrella sort of became a solution. In Assam, Archit sent us this idea. He must have seen the teacher many times rubbing the blackboard or whiteboard with his hand. So why don't you have a small jacket on the hand itself? Here, look at this. A different kind of a glove, a cleaning glove here, so that your hand don't get dirty. With this, you can clean the whiteboard or the blackboard. Simple idea. Every day, children see in the class, teacher sometimes not using duster but her hand. And the hand get dirty. And why? Why won't we think of a solution for that? What is the difference between Archit, Aryaman, and all of us? Archit noticed. We see, but we don't observe. Archit observed, not just saw. He observed, he analyzed, he abstracted, and he applied. That's how solutions became apparent. He observed, he analyzed, he abstracted, he distilled the problem, and then he applied the solution. That's what we need to do. Now look at this simple solution. You have to clean the water tank. The bottom is straight. So the bottom surface is not easy to clean. If you make it slanted, then obviously the debris will come here. Cleaning this point will become easier. Simple. Why didn't anybody think? Siddhant from Bihar thought about this idea. Paddle-operated vegetable cutting machine. My God, you have seen the stitching machine. But why can't you think of a machine like a tailor's machine which cuts vegetable? Just this machine is cutting the vegetables. Shoes with seed drill, lag processing technique. This we have already seen. A last example, before I come to a very interesting experiment we did. There is no sterilizing machine. You have ultraviolet rays in the ATM, little clean. Now, this was not a problem at the time when it was proposed, but today, with COVID-19, we all are worried when we collect notes from the ATM machine. Are they safe? When were they put? Do they have virus? No fear, no fear. You can just utilize them in the ATM itself. Very simple. Now let us look at this example. What happened? In Rashtrapati Bhavan, we had Festival of Innovation, and in 15 minutes, I asked the children when they were having a workshop of children creativity, and I said, okay, what does cycle do? They said cycle is used for transporting people and sometimes luggage. I said, take these two obvious solutions out. Take these two obvious solutions out. All right. What should we do? Find out other applications of cycle. So my God, cycle can be used to clean the street, cycle can be used to pump the water, cycle can be used to collect debris, cycle can be used to wind the motor, cycle can be used to extract juice, cycle can be used to harvest crop, thrash crop, weeding, blowing. Oh my God, a cycle could be thought of as a tool for so many applications, but manufacturers of cycle have not thought about it. Cycle, which is a means of, which is a aspirational good for the very poor people, could be so meaningful. They can also have a grinder, mixie. They can also make chutney on the cycle by a pivot, small pivot on which you put the grinder. And then when the cycle moves, wheel moves like this, a bevel gear will be there. This will move and this will move like this. And then you will be able to do your operations on the cycle. Not a difficult thing to do. Such a simple thing. Why didn't anybody do that? Are we indifferent to the problems of the poor? Do we think that we have a right to have grinder at our home? Do we have a right to have machines for all operations that we need to do, but not the poor people? So friends, it's all right to improve choices for ourselves. Each one of us can do that. Nothing great about it. The beauty is in expanding the choices and being able to resonate with the unmet needs of the disadvantaged people. And then you get the blessings, you get the power to imagine. Your fertilizer, your imagination gets fertilized. So I will now give chance to all of you to ask questions. Remember, you have to send, next class is on 10th June at 4 o'clock in English, 9 o'clock in Hindi, 10th June. And you can send your ideas to Chetan or at info@sashti.org. अपने आसपास की, you look around yourself and then find out the drawbacks of the things around you and find out, and then give your creative ideas. Please remember, these creative ideas can also be included in the competition for CSIR and for Honeybee Network's idea, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam Children Creative Innovation Award. But we will not wait till that time. Every time I'm going to share, as I shared with you 2 ideas today, I'll share with you more ideas next time. Remember, your ideas, not 2, not 20, maybe 200, maybe 2,000. You can send any number of ideas, not a problem. You can send your ideas by WhatsApp number 9227 447 243. Or you can send these ideas to Chetan or info@sashti.org, and we will include your creative ideas. We will include your creative ideas in the next program. So I will now come back to you, and then we will take the questions, comments, suggestions, point that you have to share. Friends, anybody can come now. Ananya, Devrishi, anybody, Alicia, anybody can ask questions. Just unmute your mic and speak up, and I'm with you. Who would like to ask or share or comment? Any question? Anybody? Yes, Ananya.
नमस्ते सर।
Yes.
सर, हमारे घर में जो कोकोनट ऑयल की बोतल होती है, उसके समर्स और विंटर्स के लिए 2 अलग-अलग डिजाइन होते हैं। जो समर्स की है उसके लिए एक छोटा ढक्कन वाली बोतल होती है और विंटर्स वाली बड़े ढक्कन वाली। हमें प्रॉब्लम ये होती है कि सीजन चेंज होने से पहले हमारा वो ऑयल बच जाता है, और अगर समर्स वाली बोतल विंटर्स में जैसे ऑयल निकलता ही नहीं है, और विंटर्स वाली बोतल अगर समर्स में रह जाती है तो ऑयल फैल जाता है। तो मेरे पास एक आइडिया था कि अगर एक ऐसी बोतल हो जिसमें 2 तरह के ढक्कन हो, एक छोटा ढक्कन।
दो ढक्कन होंगे, एक छोटा एक बड़ा, है ना। तो क्या हुआ, मेरे को अभी, डोंट माइंड माई गिविंग यू दिस एग्जांपल। तो आइंस्टाइन के पास दो बिल्लियां थी, एक छोटी बिल्ली थी, एक बड़ी बिल्ली थी। तो उसने क्या किया, अपने गैराज में दो छेद करवाए, एक छोटी बिल्ली के लिए, एक बड़ी बिल्ली के लिए। अब बड़ी बिल्ली के छेद में से छोटी बिल्ली जा सकती थी भाई, लेकिन आइंस्टाइन तो आइंस्टाइन थे ना, वो तो अपने स्कॉलर थे, अपनी बात में तो खूब दिमाग चला उनका, लेकिन बाकी बातें में भूल जाते थे कि यार मैं क्या कर क्या रहा हूँ। तो बच्चे, तुम्हारी बात का मैं बुरा नहीं मानना, मैंने मजाक तो जरूर किया है थोड़ा सा, लेकिन ये बताओ मेरे को बात कि अगर बड़े डब्बे ढक्कन वाली शीशी को हम यूज करेंगे इस समर में, तो दिक्कत क्या है यार, उसमें से थोड़ा सा उससे निकालने में दिक्कत तो नहीं है नीचे ज्यादा?
तो कभी कभी फैल जाता है, कोकोनट ऑयल फैल जाता है।
सर आपका स्पीकर बंद।
हाँ सॉरी, हाँ तो सबको सबको दिखाओ तुमने जो डिजाइन बनाया, तुम्हारे पास बना हुआ है क्या कागज पर? अनन्या, अगर बना हुआ है तो सबको दिखाओ, एवरीबॉडी विल सी दैट। इन द मीनवाइल एनीबॉडी एल्स वांट टू टॉक एंड शेयर, वेलकम। अनन्या, आप अपना बना लो कागज पर, फिर दिखाना 2 मिनट के अंदर। देवऋषि, एलिशा, केशव सिंह, राम, Laila Raman, Sejal. Sejal is also here. Wonderful. So anybody wants to comment or suggest or share an idea, you're welcome. Yes, Keshav. Yes, yes, yes. बोलिए बोलिए राठवा जी, बोलिए। आपकी आवाज नहीं आ रही, आपका माइक ऑन कीजिए, माइक ऑन कीजिए। हाँ बोलिए। आवाज नहीं आ रही आपकी भाई, इनका माइक ऑन करो।
सर आपका माइक बंद है।
ये तो बताओ, एनीबॉडी एल्स वांट्स टू शेयर? कोई विचार है, कोई टिप्पणी करनी है, सवाल है? अफसर कह तो रहे हैं, लेकिन आइडियाज कहाँ से आएंगे, क्यों नहीं आते हैं कोई? हाँ बोलो बच्चे। यस यस, अनन्या आप बताइए, क्या दिखाना चाहते हो कुछ? अपना वीडियो ऑन करो। दोनों ढक्कन दिखाओ, बड़ा है ये तो, छोटा वाला दिखाओ। मैं ड्राइंग तो बहुत अच्छी है, तो छोटा वाला उसके ऊपर है। करेक्ट 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 करेक्ट, वेरी नाइस, वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग, ताली बजाइए वे सब लोग।
थैंक यू सर।
गुड आइडिया, गुड आइडिया। आप भेज देना उसको, ईमेल पे भेज देना। गुड थॉट, इट्स अ वेरी गुड थॉट।
मैंने भेजा है, पिछले असाइनमेंट के लिए मैंने भेजा था ये वाला।
भेजा था आपने?
यस सर।
कब भेजा था, पिछले हफ्ते?
यस सर।
अच्छा, तो मिस हो गया हमारी टीम से, क्योंकि मैंने उनसे बोला था आज सारे आइडियाज देने को। चेतन भाई, आपसे मिस हो गया, इसको भेज देना दोबारा से। सॉरी अबाउट दैट, we'll be able to look it up. Next please. Next. Anybody else? Alisha, Devrishi, Devashri. Anybody else? Mukund. और किसी को कुछ शेयर करना है, कुछ सवाल पूछना है तो पूछ सकते हैं। ये वेलकम 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 वेलकम। कोई आइडिया आ रहा हो, कोई दिक्कत आ, चलो कोई प्रॉब्लम है तो बताइए। जिसका आइडिया आपके पास नहीं भी है तो आप बताइए, देखेंगे कोई और सॉल्व कर सकता है क्या। अभी रियल टाइम में इनोवेशन करते हैं, चलिए। कौन बताएगा?
सर
हाँ
हेलो
बोलो बोलो।
सर, जो आजकल के जो आरओ वाटर फिल्टर होते हैं, हेलो
बोलिए बोलिए।
जी सर, जो आजकल के जो वाटर फिल्टर होते हैं तो उसमें आरओ में मतलब बहुत पानी मतलब वेस्ट होता है। तो मुझे ये समझ में नहीं आता है कि जो ये लोग बनाते हैं मैन्युफैक्चर, तो वो पानी को फिर से रीयूज क्यों नहीं करते हैं, क्योंकि उसमें
बहुत बढ़िया सवाल है, बहुत बढ़िया सवाल है। कभी कभी तो 70% पानी खराब जाता है, उसमें कंसंट्रेटेड सॉल्ट होते हैं। इट कैन बी यूज फॉर वॉशिंग, इट कैन बी फिल्टर्ड, इट कैन बी यूज फॉर टॉयलेट, इट कैन बी यूज फॉर सो मेनी पर्पसेस, and institution after institution. And apart from that, the RO water is otherwise not also healthy for our health because it takes away all the salts. So I'm not in favor of this technology. मैं तो खैर नल का पानी पीता हूँ, लेकिन आप लोगों को अगर फिल्टर पानी पीना है तो पीजिए, बट उसमें आरओ के वाटर में से तो ध्यान रखना चाहिए। बिल्कुल सही कहा तुमने। देयर आर नाउ कंपनीज विच आर कमिंग आउट विद फिल्टर विच डज मच लेस वेस्टेज। वो अल्ट्रा वायलेट रेज से तो ऑर्गेनिजम्स को मारते हैं, और फिल्टर्स को थोड़ा कोशिश कर रहे हैं कि ऐसे फिल्टर यूज करें जिससे सारे सॉल्ट ना निकले। या कुछ कंपनियां क्या करती हैं, आरओ से क्लीन करके फिर उसमें सॉल्ट मिला देती हैं, रिकंडीशन करती हैं पानी को। देयर आर डिफरेंट मॉडल दैट आर अवेलेबल। But I must agree with you completely that the design, this was one of the most horrible innovations in water, horrible innovation in water, where 70% was wasted. Imagine millions of houses which are using RO system of water cleaning. I mean, the government should not, never have permitted such a design. This should not have been passed for marketing. The regulatory agency should not approve. On June 5th, we will have World Environment Day, and I would wish that you will point out all such designs. लिख डालो ऐसे डिजाइनों के बारे में, जैसे तुमने अभी बताया, कि जो एनवायरमेंट के खिलाफ है और जिनको हमारी गवर्नमेंट ने या हमारी पॉलिसी ने या हमारी दुनिया में उनको जगह मिल गई है। वी शुड अपोज सच डिजाइन, वी शुड नॉट लेट दिस सच डिजाइन बी अप्रूव्ड। सो योर पॉइंट इज कंप्लीटली वैलिड। नेक्स्ट प्लीज, नेक्स्ट।
हेलो।
हाँ सही रहा।
हाँ
यस
सर। हाँ सर, जो हम लोग के घर में एलपीजी का सिलेंडर होता है सर, वो तो बहुत हैवी होता है, और जब हम लोग मतलब घर में जहाँ वो रखते हैं, मतलब एक्स्ट्रा पीस होता है ना, जहाँ वो रखते हैं, और किचन तक जब हम लोग वो कैरी करके ले जाते हैं,
हाँ
तो उसमें सर प्रॉब्लम मतलब बहुत
बिल्कुल।
मतलब वो होता है सर।
हाँ हाँ।
हाँ, अगर सर कुछ डिजाइन इनोवेशन करके उसके नीचे अगर स्टील का व्हील्स या फिर ऐसे कुछ कर सकते थे।
अच्छा, बजाय इसके कि हर एक सिलेंडर में हम व्हील लगाएं, अगर हम छोटी सी ट्रॉली ले लें जिसके अंदर व्हील हो, जस्ट अ स्मॉल ट्रॉली, उसके ऊपर गैस को रख दें, तो ट्रांसपोर्टेशन विल बिकम वेरी इजी, इजंट इट?
हाँ हाँ जी सर।
So that is what we should do. We should use a trolley for transporting. कुछ लोगों के घर में है, बात ज्यादातर घरों में नहीं होती है ये, मैं मानता हूँ आपकी बात, दिक्कत आती है, फिर उसको साइड में से टेढ़ा करके और घुमा घुमा के लेके जाते हैं हम लोग, है ना? तो वो
हाँ जी सर।
औरतों के लिए मुश्किल होता है। आदमी तो कर सकते हैं, चलो थोड़ा वजन उठा लेते हैं, लेकिन लेडीज के लिए दिक्कत आती है। तो ये प्रॉब्लम बिल्कुल सही है, बहुत सही प्रॉब्लम आपने पकड़ी है। And I think we should continue to pay attention to such problems where our mother, our sister, our family get affected, and yet the gas companies have not thought about it. They should provide a small trolley along with a cylinder. They can charge for it if they wish to, not a problem. But it should be understood that cylinders have to be moved from one place to another. बिल्कुल ठीक कहा आपने। और कोई बात? बिल्कुल अच्छा जवाब दिया, बहुत अच्छा सुझाव है और सही बात है। और किसी को कुछ कहना है? हमारे पास अभी 3 मिनट हैं। Anybody else? Anybody else? कौन बताएगा अपनी प्रॉब्लम? कोई और सुनाना चाहता है, किसी और को कहना है कुछ तो कह सकते हैं, बोलिए। कौन पूछेगा? मैं आप सबसे फिर से एक बात बताना चाहता हूँ, और ये सबके लिए है, सबको ध्यान रखना है। देखिए, अगर कोई आइडिया, आपको मेरा स्क्रीन दिख रहा होगा अभी, आई होप everybody is able to see the screen, yes. तो अगर आपके पेरेंट्स को या आपके टीचर्स को कोई आइडिया भेजना है, उनका स्वागत है। वो HBN क्रिया CRIIA@gyan.org पे भेजें, कोई दिक्कत नहीं, कोई दिक्कत नहीं। बच्चों के लिए है तो info@srishti.org को भेजें। और ये आइडियाज आप हम भेजेंगे, बच्चों के हैं तो बच्चों के नाम से, और लिख देना उसमें बच्चों कि ये मेरा आइडिया है, मैंने अपने पेरेंट्स से या टीचर से कोई मदद नहीं लिया। देखो बनाने में तो मदद लेनी पड़ेगी शायद, लेकिन सोचने में थोड़ी मदद चाहिए हमको। तो डू यू ऑल एग्री विद दिस आइडिया? है बच्चों?
यस सर।
डू यू एग्री दैट वी शुड नॉट let our parents and teachers
यस सर।
contaminate our imagination, if I can use that phrase? ठीक है ना?
क्या मेरा
हाँ
आवाज आता
हाँ, आ रहा है राम प्रसाद, आपकी आवाज आ रहा है, बोलिए बोलिए
सर? अभी
बोलिए।
थोड़ी देर पे एक कंटेस्टेंट ने जो सिलेंडर के बारे में बोला,
हाँ
एलपीजी जो, इसमें मेरा
हाँ बोलो।
और एक बहुत दिन से मैं उसको भी सोच रहा हूँ। हमारा
हाँ
गांव
बताओ।
साइड में जो सिलेंडर रहता है वो
हाँ
अंत पे जब वो खत्म होता है तो वो पता नहीं चलता है, मतलब ऊपर का वजन से कि ये कब खत्म होने वाला है एग्जैक्ट। उसके चलते क्या होता है, कभी कभार सिलेंडर एम्प्टी हो जाने के बाद उसको बुकिंग करना पड़ता है और 10 दिन 15 दिन बाद वो आके डिलीवरी होता है, तो या 4 दिन मिनिमम से मिनिमम 4 पहले ही लेता है। तो अगर हम ऐसा कुछ कर पाए कि वो सिलेंडर कब खत्म होने वाला है एग्जैक्ट, जैसा मान लीजिए उसके थोड़ा सा लो कॉस्टिंग में अगर कोई पीजो इलेक्ट्रिक वहाँ पे डाल दिया या कोई सेल वगैरह डाल दिया, तो उस हिसाब से अगर कुछ हम लोग डेवलप कर पाएंगे, उसके हिसाब से कैलिब्रेशन करके वहाँ पे छोड़ देंगे कि अब जो सिलेंडर आया है उसमें रेटिंग जो है वो इतना आने के बाद ये मान लो कि और 2 दिन के बाद ये एम्प्टी होने वाला है, तो उस हिसाब से
बिल्कुल
पहले से
सही बात है राम प्रसाद। ये विचार हमारे पास पहले कई बार आया है, गुवाहाटी से आया था, बच्चों ने भेजा है, वहां के एक डॉक्टर ने भेजा था, बहुत लोगों ने ये आइडिया भेजा है। दुख की बात ये है कि गैस कंपनी वालों ने अभी तक इस पर ध्यान नहीं दिया। किसी ने कहा बैलेंस होना चाहिए, जैसे ट्रॉली की बात हुई ना, तो ट्रॉली में बैलेंस लगा हो, वेइंग बैलेंस हो, तो पता लग जाए कितनी गैस, कितने किलो गैस बची है। तो जब 2 किलो
हाँ
बची है, 1 किलो बची है, तो हमको अपना बुकिंग कराना चाहिए। किसी
हाँ
आपने बताया जैसे कि जहाँ गैस का नॉब है वहां पर एक सेंसर हो, तो फ्लो रेट चेक कर ले कि अब इतनी सी
हाँ
गैस बची हो, फिर दबाव से, गैस के दबाव से पता लग जाए। मतलब कि कोई ना कोई तरीका होना चाहिए जिससे अगर गैस खत्म होने वाली है तो हमको पता लग जाए। ये बिल्कुल ठीक बात है आपकी। आई अप्रिशिएट योर आइडिया एंड माय सजेशन इज, एक काम करना बच्चे, आप इंडियन ऑयल को एक लेटर लिखो उनके मैनेजिंग डायरेक्टर को, ठीक है? और दूसरे राम प्रसाद आप भी लिखना एक लेटर, और दूसरा जो था ना बच्चा राम प्रसाद, कौन सा था जिसने पहले बोला था, वो भी लिखे। एक लेटर लिखो या मेल भेजो उनके मैनेजिंग डायरेक्टर को कि भाई हम एक कोर्स अटेंड कर रहे हैं, उसमें हमें बताया गया है कि किसी भी दिक्कत के साथ हमें जीना नहीं है। तो मैं चाहता हूं कि हमको ये प्रॉब्लम है कि गैस जो ट्रांसपोर्ट करनी पड़ती है रसोई के अंदर एक जगह से दूसरी जगह, उसमें व्हील की जरूरत पड़ती है। आप हमें कोई छोटी सी ट्रॉली बना दीजिए और हम उसको पैसा दे देंगे, लेकिन उस ट्रॉली से हमारे को आराम मिल जाएगा सिलेंडर को मूव करने के अंदर। तो एक तो ये आइडिया। दूसरा कि जब गैस खत्म करने वाली हो, हमें एक इंडिकेटर आना चाहिए उसके ऊपर, जिससे पता लग जाए गैस खत्म करने वाली। ये दोनों आइडियाज आप मेन डायरेक्टर जो हैं इंडियन ऑयल के और बाकी गैसेस के, एचपी के, आप उनको भेज दीजिए और फिर मेरे को कॉपी मार्क कर देना, फिर मैं देखता हूँ कैसे जवाब नहीं देंगे वो। ठीक है? फिर मैं जो पेट्रोलियम मिनिस्टर है उनको लिखूंगा, आपका लेटर उनके मार्क कर दूंगा। लेकिन हम लोग छोड़ेंगे नहीं इस बात को। आपकी बात बिल्कुल सही है, कोई समस्या है, उसके सुझाव आ रहे हैं, लेकिन समस्या हल नहीं हो रही, तो हमको पॉलिसी मेकर्स को लिखना ही पड़ेगा। क्यों नहीं लिखेंगे? जरूर लिखेंगे। तो बच्चों और हाँ किशोर, हाँ बोलिए बोलिए राम प्रसाद।
मतलब ये अचानक से सिलेंडर खत्म हो जाने से जो घर में जनरली जो माता लोग है उसको बहुत ही दिक्कत आता है सर।
ठीक कह रहे हो, ठीक कह रहे हो, ठीक कह रहे हो। तो उसके लिए मैंने बताया आपको कि एक लेटर लिखना, एक ईमेल लिखना पड़ेगा आपको इंडियन ऑयल के चेयरमैन को और एचपी जो ऑयल कंपनी जो गैस की है उसके चेयरमैन को। तो फिर उनको समझ आएगी ये बात, नहीं तो नहीं पाएगी। आपको मेल भेजना उनको और मुझे एक कॉपी मार्क कर देना, तो मैं भी फॉलो अप करूंगा। राठवा जी आप कुछ कहना चाहते थे क्या?
सर और एक बात, इसमें हम लोग एक घरेलू इसको लगाते हैं, पानी में एक है उसको, मतलब वो पानी उसके जो सिलेंडर से उस हम लोग लपेट देते हैं। उसके बाद वो धीरे 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 जैसे सूख जाता है ना, तो एकदम जिस लेवल पे आके वो धीरे से सूखता है, एकदम ऊपर का हिस्सा जो है वो पहले सूख जाता है, और जहाँ पे गैस रहता है वहां पे पानी जो है बहुत लेट वो सूखता है। उसका कुछ है इंटरलॉक, तो उससे भी हम लोग उसको गेस करते हैं कि और कितना है बचा हो। जो ये घरेलू टिप्स है सर, पानी का एक लेयर उसमें दे देते हैं फिलहाल हम लोग घर में।
क्या बताया, क्या करते हैं? पानी
सिलेंडर जो है सर, सिलेंडर
हाँ।
का बाहर में हम लोग एक पानी का लेयर हल्का कपड़ा में उसको डुबाने के बाद वो कपड़ा जो है
रख देते हैं।
सिलेंडर का बाहर में एक लेयर दे देते हैं, ठीक है सर। पानी
हाँ,
का हल्का
हाँ।
धीरे धीरे वेपर्ड होके धीरे धीरे सूखना चालू हो जाता है। तो
हाँ।
वो जो सूखता है, सूखने के
नहीं सुनाई दिया, लास्ट की पॉइंट नहीं सुनाई दिया।
वो
पानी
हिस्सा जो है
का
बहुत नहीं देंगे सर।
सर आपकी आवाज नहीं आ रही, माइक बंद है।
हाँ, तो इसका आप लिख के भेजना, क्योंकि समझ में नहीं आ रहा है। आप लिख के भेजना है, इसका जरूर करेंगे। तो बच्चों, हम अपनी क्लास को खत्म करेंगे। राठवा जी, अगर आपको कुछ कहना है तो आपका वीडियो ऑन है, अगर कुछ आप कहना चाहते हैं तो कह सकते हैं।
सर
हाँ बोलिए।
सर मैं अनन्या का फादर बोल रहा हूँ। एक्चुअली मैंने उनको, उनके दोनों के असाइनमेंट, मेरे बेटा और बेटी दोनों क्लास कर रहे हैं, तो उनके असाइनमेंट चेतन जी को व्हाट्सएप पे भेजे थे।
अच्छा, व्हाट्सएप पे भेजे थे क्या? मैं अभी आज निकलवा लेता हूँ सारे, और 8 तारीख तक मैं सबको रिव्यू कर लूंगा। आज मैंने कोशिश तो की थी, कुछ रह गए, लेकिन 8 तारीख तक मैं सारे रिव्यू कर लूंगा। और 10 तारीख की क्लास में हम प्रेजेंट करेंगे जो भी आइडियाज में, सारे आइडियाज को शेयर करेंगे, सबके सब आइडिया शेयर करेंगे। 2 काम करेंगे 10 तारीख को। 10 तारीख को हम लोग एक तो इंटरनेशनल जो बच्चों ने, विदेशों में जो बच्चों ने आविष्कार किए हैं उनकी समीक्षा करेंगे, उनको रिव्यू करेंगे। And second thing we will do is to look at all the submissions that we have made so far, including today's. Today we are going to identify the defect in the design of everyday life, and then we will like to find solutions for them. If you can't find solution, at least find the problem. Unmet need, a problem that we have around us but we have not solved, उसको भी साथ में चर्चा करेंगे। ये आज का असाइनमेंट है, जरूर भेजिएगा। 8 तारीख तक भेज देंगे तो मैं उसको समीक्षा कर लूंगा। 10 तारीख तक हम उसको शेयर करेंगे। 10 तारीख को 4 बजे शाम को इंग्लिश में और सुबह 9 बजे हिंदी में। हाँ राठवा जी, आखिर का सवाल है आपका, बताइए। राठवा जी, आपको कुछ कहना है? कुछ कहना है आपको? आपका वीडियो ऑन है। कोई बात नहीं, तो कोई बात नहीं। तो मैं सभी टीचर्स से और पेरेंट्स से रिक्वेस्ट करूंगा कि जो आइडियाज हैं पेरेंट्स के और टीचर्स के, वो हमें भेजेंगे अलग एड्रेस पर, जैसे मैंने दिखाया अभी आपको। टीचर्स और पेरेंट्स के आइडियाज आएंगे hpnkriya@gyan.org पर, और बच्चों के जो आइडियाज हैं उनको info@srishti.org पे भेज दीजिए, या gyan@gyan.org पे भेज दीजिए। और इसके बाद बच्चों के आइडियाज को हर प्रोग्राम में, हर संडे, हर वेडनेसडे को हम लोग लेंगे उनको प्रोग्राम में, और समीक्षा करेंगे। जो अच्छे आइडियाज हैं उनके लिए मैं तारीफ भी करेंगे, और कुछ अच्छे आइडियाज के लिए किताब भी भिजवाऊंगा मैं आपको। तो गुड लक टू ऑल ऑफ यू, थैंक यू ऑन 10th at 4 o'clock। लेकिन उससे पहले 8 तारीख तक आपके असाइनमेंट आ जाए, और जो भी असाइनमेंट हमारे पास आई हैं, व्हाट्सएप पर आई हैं या ईमेल पे आई हैं, उन सबको मैं अभी इकट्ठा कर लेता हूं और चेक करके आपको ईमेल से जवाब दे दूंगा या व्हाट्सएप से आपका जवाब दे देंगे। थैंक यू सो मच, गुड लक एंड बाय बाय।